Hello children, today we are going to discuss about chemical formula and radicals. Symbol of an element represents one individual atom of the element. Some of the elements exist independently. Example, helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, iron, mercury, cobalt. Of course, Hg means here hydrogen. It's a Latin name, So, cobalt, etc. Molecules containing 1, 2 or 3 atoms called monoatomic, diatomic or triatomic molecules respectively. This kind of molecules we are going to discuss. Same variety atoms are joining means monoatomic, same kind of homogeneous atomic molecules. Different kind of atoms will be formed as compound we can call. Either element or compound we can call. Some of the compounds symbols I shall explain, which are hydrogen, H2, okay, element or compound. Generally compound means 2 or more atoms are present in it, that is compound. Of course it is represented with molecule. Here hydrogen is a gas. In these 2 atoms are present, 2 atoms are there. Suppose nitrogen, 2 atoms are there, nitrogen atoms. Okay, oxygen, O2. Here also 2 atoms of oxygen is, yes, 2 atoms of oxygen is there. Ozone, O3, 3 atoms are there. Water molecule, H2O. That means in these 2 water molecules, 2 hydrogens and 1 oxygen. In 1 water molecule, 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen. Sulfur dioxide. Sulfur 1 molecule has 1 atom and 2 oxygen atoms. Sulfur dioxide means SO2, 1 sulfur atom, 2 oxygen atoms. Sulfuric acid, H2SO4. This is mineral acids, nitric acid, sulfuric acid, hydrochloric acid. These are called mineral acids. That means we are preparing in the laboratory. So mineral acids we are taking from minerals. Yes, we are preparing mineral acids. Okay, all these are which are corrosive in nature. That means it is very dangerous as acids. Sulfuric acid, king of the solutions. Okay, nitric acid, it is more corrosive in nature. Hydrochloric acid, it is also very important acid. Of course, it is present in our stomach also, that is in the form of gastric juice. Yes, gastric juice, HCl. Sodium hydroxide, caustic soda, that is NaOH. Here 1 sodium and oxygen 1 atom and hydrogen 1 atom. Like that 2 or more atoms are present in it. Calcium hydroxide, CaOH twice. So we will learn later about all these atoms, how it is formed as a molecule. Actually atoms are either by losing or gaining of electrons, it will get stability. By the time compounds will form. CaOH twice, calcium hydroxide. Sodium chloride, common salt, daily we are using common salt, that is NaCl. That means 1 sodium and another 1 atom is chlorine. Sodium carbonate, here Na2CO3 and 10H2O. Actually sodium carbonate inside there is a water molecule present in it, but general way Na2CO3 will call. Water molecule are existing, 10 water molecules, but Na2CO3 means sodium carbonate. Okay, 2 sodium atoms, 1 carbon atom, 3 oxygen atoms. Water molecules dehydration, after dehydrating there is no water molecule in it. Sodium carbonate. Next, sodium bicarbonate. Cooking soda, we know that this is sodium carbonate. Okay, here is washing soda, that is sodium carbonate. This is cooking soda, what we are using in the preparation of samosa, papads and cooking purpose. That means suppose like a dal, it is not cook immediately means if you are adding means it will be boiled immediately. Boiling point will be reduced due to this cooking soda, what we call. Okay, of course, aluminum chloride, ammonium chloride, see, ammonium chloride, not aluminum, ammonium chloride. Aluminum chloride means AlCl3, that will be later we will discuss in the crisscross method, in Gian Lewis method. Ammonium chloride, NH4Cl, hydrogen peroxide, H2O2. Of course, it is used in our to cleansify wounds and ears. It is used in the hospitals. Hydrogen peroxide, that is silver nitrate, AgNO3. Okay, children, this is one kind of. Next, radicals and their formula we are using. What is radical or ions? An atom or group of atoms can exist independently with charges. They are formed by either lose or gain of electrons. I said already, either by gaining or losing electrons, these radicals are formed. Radicals, another name is ion. Actually, ions are we are using. Those are which are positively charged particle is called cations. Positively charged particle is cations. That is called as basic radicals, of course. Electropositive radicals, what we call electropositive radicals, basic radicals are cations. Okay, generally all will tell as cations, anions only, but electropositive means here charge I am telling. Of course, basic radicals we will call it as, okay, radicals. Suppose some of the radicals name either loss of electron or gain of electrons, we will, yes, gain of electron means it will reach anion, it will called as anions. We will discuss about those. With illustrative example I am telling, sodium atom is there. In that, on losing an electron, it become as Na plus, sodium ion. Suppose magnesium atom is there. On losing 2 electrons, it will become as Mg++ or Mg2+. It is magnesium ion. Of course, these two are cations. Radicals can also be formed by gain of electrons also. These described as electronegative and are called acidic radicals or anions. Another names I am telling, it's very important. Acidic radicals, anions. Here with one example, chlorine gain of an electron and becomes as Cl minus, chloride radical or ion, chloride ion. Oxygen atom which gain 2 electrons become as O minus minus or O2 minus, oxide radical or ion. Some of the examples of group of atoms, different elements bearing positive and negative charges. SO4 2 minus, NH4 plus, this is ammonium ion, this is sulfate ion, CO3 2 minus. Children, it is starting, you may thought that it is hard, but later it will be habitat for you. Carbonate ion, while we are discussing some crisscross method, elemental format, everything is a very easily you will get. Carbonate ion, CO3 2 minus, this is a nitrogen trioxide, that means nitrate ion. PO4 3 minus, phosphate ion. H3O plus means hydronium ion. Afterwards NO2 minus, nitrogen dioxide ion. Okay, some are cations, plus are there, plus means cations. Some are anions, negatively charged particles. Okay, we are going to discuss with some tabular format with the same valency and different valency also I shall tell. Same valency means only one valency will be present. Monovalent radicals means single charge ion, either plus or minus. Double two times it will lose. Variable valence means only one element shows two kinds of valency. Those I am going to explain. Hydrogen H plus, this is sodium Na plus, potassium K plus. That means These are losing one electron. Lithium Li plus, ammonium NH4 plus, fluoride. That means fluorine loses one electron and becomes as yes, it receives not a losing electron. Fluorine receives one electron, it becomes as F minus. Chloride means chlorine receives one electron and form a Cl minus. Okay. Bromine receives one minus electron. That means it receives one electron and become as Br minus. Iodine receives one electron and becomes as iodide, I minus. Hypochlorite, ClO minus. All these are learn thoroughly and write one place, which are very easy. Hypochlorite already said ClO minus. Chlorate means ClO3 minus. Bicarbonate means hydrogen carbonate only. This is HCO3 minus. Bisulfate, hydrogen sulfate is called HSO4 minus. Bisulfate, hydrogen sulfite, this is HSO3 minus. See, bisulfide means that hydrogen sulfide HS minus. Later, hydride H minus. Suppose hydrogen have this both property. It can receive one electron and also it can lose one electron. Suppose hydrogen one electron loses means H plus ion become, that is hydrogen cation. Hydride means if it receives one electron H minus it becomes. Later hydroxide OH minus, it is called as hydroxyl ion. Meta-aluminate AlO2 minus. Permanganate MnO4 minus. Permanganate is potassium permanganate we are using in the preparation of vermilion, that means kunkuma preparation it is used, kunkumarallu. Okay, cyanide Cn minus, cyanide you know, HCN, potassium cyanide is a very dangerous poisonous material. Even small particle also very danger. Potassium cyanide, KCN, that is. Here cyanide ion we are going to discuss. Nitrite NO2 minus. Okay, nitrate NO3 minus. Later acetate CH3COO. Suppose acetic acid, by the time we are using CH3COOH. So acetates, this is CH3COO and a sodium acetate, like that we can prepare. These are ions actually, we will discuss later. Ions you need to learn based on this. Variable valencies, some of them. Copper is there, cuprous Cu plus 1 cuprous. Argentus silver Ag plus. Mercury Hg plus. Rs means gold Au plus. These are all maximum C. Everywhere one valency atoms we discussed. These are variable valence means these elements show another valence also. Suppose Cu2 plus also form. Okay, like that variable valency. Why? Because same element shows two valencies. These are bivalent radicals. That means it loses or gains 2 electrons. These are barium Ba2 plus, magnesium Mg2 plus, calcium Ca2 plus, zinc Zn2 plus, nickel Ni2 plus, cobalt CO2 plus, uranium U2 plus, sulfate SO4 2 minus, sulfite SO3 2 minus, sulfide S2 minus, zincate ZnO 2 minus, plumbite PbO2 minus, oxide O2 minus, peroxide O2 2 minus, manganate MnO4 2 minus, chromate CrO4 2 minus, dichromate Cr2O7 2 minus, carbonate CO3 2 minus. Silicate SiO3 2 minus. Next, variable valency of the previous elements. One we have discussed, only one element we have discussed. One valency. Now bivalent now, those are plumbous, lead, Pb2 plus, stannous means tin, Sn2 minus. Cuprous, you said previously cuprous we have discussed. Now cupric, Cu2 plus. Previously Cu plus we discussed. Argentic, silver 2, that means Ag2 plus. It loses 2 electron as well as 1 electron also. Mercury, Mg2. See, mercury means 2 here, Hg2 plus. That means it loses 2 electrons. Previously Hg plus we have discussed in the monovalent atoms. Now ferrous, iron, Fe2 plus. Ferric we have discussed. Fe iron Fe plus also discussed, Fe2 plus now. Platinous or platinum 2, Pt2 plus. Manganese or manganese second, Mn2 plus. Like this bivalent atoms. Now we are going to discuss about trivalent as well as tetravalent. Trivalent means it loses or gains 3 electrons. That is trivalent, either losing or gaining. Losing electrons means it will become as cation. Aluminum Al3 plus, cation this is. Antimony Sb3 plus. This is also cation. Stibium, actually antimony means stibium, its word. Chromium Cr3 plus. Boron B plus. Phosphide P3 minus. It is anion. It loses 3 electrons. Phosphite PO3 2 minus. Okay, a group of atoms it is present. Phosphate PO4 3 minus. Nitride N3 minus. So here also variable valence is there. Ferric, iron Fe plus, Fe2 plus and Fe3 plus is formed. See, iron Fe3 plus. Auric, gold, Au3 plus. Now tetravalent radicals also present. Silicon Si4 minus. Carbide C4 minus. Actually carbon has 2 types of valency. Carbon and its compounds in 10th standard lesson, it's very important. Carbon having C4 plus as well as C4 minus. Okay, both present. This is carbide C4 minus. Variable valency. Platinic means that platinum 4 Pt4 plus. Plumbic, lead Pb4 plus. Stannic, tin Sn4 plus. Manganic, that means Mn4 plus. These are radicals. Radicals are ions with higher valency. Also 5, 6, 7, 8 are also known. Okay, actually these are more for even for higher studies also. We will discuss crisscross method. G. N. Lewis it is explained. To know the formula of a compound, it's very important. These radicals or ions are very important. Actually children, it is for IIT foundation oriented. So you write at one place and read thoroughly so that you will get these all the things. Because all are tough contents, you may thought that after explanation, learning of all these ions, you will be getting very easily. Have a nice day children. Thank you.